A very good morning to all of you. I hope all of you are fine at your homes and taking precautions regarding coronavirus. So be safe and be precautious from coronavirus. So class, in our previous videos we have discussed the topic of tenses in which we have taken present tense as well as past tense along with the four forms of both tenses. So now in this video I am going to start the last tense of the three tenses, that is future tense, which is very useful for you for story writing as well as your other writing parts. So let's move on with the introduction of future tense. Future tense. There are four types of future tense: future progressive tense, simple future tense, future perfect tense, and future perfect progressive tense. Future tense always indicates a time later than the present. In other words, it is used to denote an action that is expected to take place in the future. Means where we are talking about the future and anything which is going to happen in the future, we use future tense for that. What is future tense? Future tense depicts an action that happens in the future or is likely to happen in the future. It may also express the speaker's attitude to a future event. For example, prediction there will be a rain tomorrow. Here you can see that prediction is there, right? You never know whether there will be a rain or not, but we are making the prediction. There will be rain tomorrow. Another thing, arrangements. I am visiting his house tomorrow. Means you are planning for something and you are talking about it. That is also comes in the future tense. I am visiting his house tomorrow. Let's move on further. There are types of tenses that fall under the future tense. First of all, we start with the simple future tense. The simple future tense denotes an action that will take place in the future. It expresses facts and certainty. Facts and certainty means you are sure about something and you are talking about the things which are quite logical. This tense is used to predict an event in the future. For example, the uncle will come home tomorrow. Right? So we are predicting the thing here that the uncle will come home tomorrow. You are not sure about it, but you are predicting it. You got some message about the action and the action will take place in the future. Secondly, to express willingness. For example, his brother will carry the suitcase for you. Here you can see the willingness, the wish to share the load. Right? Now let's come to the second form of future tense, that is future perfect tense. The future perfect tense depicts an action that will be finished by a particular time in the future. Here you can see that future perfect tense depicts an action that will be finished by a particular time, by a specific time in the future. Right? The tense is formed using will plus have plus participle of the verb. It is used to depict the duration of an action that starts before and continues up to another action or time in the future. Right? That means the action has been started and it starts before and continues up to the another action or time in the future. For example, we have at 5 p.m. I will have been out in the market for 3 hours. Right? So here you can see that the action will take place and continue up to a next action or another time in the future. Second point is Future perfect tense is used to depict an action that will finish before a certain time in the future. But exactly when that happens is not known. Right? Means you are not aware about the exact time when it is going to be finished. Okay? For example, we have here let's come to the third form, future continuous tense. The example of the last one we will discuss on later. Let's come to the future continuous tense. The future continuous tense depicts an action that is likely to happen in the future and continue for an expected length of time. It is formed using will plus be plus past participle. The tense is used to denote an action that will be in progress, right? Means in the continuity at some point in the future. See here, this is similar, the forms are quite similar to the other forms with the other tenses, but yes, everything is going on in the future. Whether it's a simple form, it's a perfect form, or it's a continuous form, progressive form, we are talking about the future only, right? Here also, an action is going on in the progress at some point in the future. For example, she will be having dinner with us tomorrow. Will be having, right? Continuity is there, duration is there, but we are talking about tomorrow. Okay? Next, it is used to denote an action verbs. For example, I will be running the marathon next month. So here we are talking about an action which will be in the continuity in the future next month. Okay? Let's move on further with the fourth form, that is future perfect continuous tense. The future perfect continuous tense depicts an action that will continue up until a point in the future. It is formed using will plus have plus been plus present participle. It is used, right? For what it is used? It is used to depict the duration of an action that continues up to another point in the future. Here you can see that we are using will plus have plus been. For the continuous, been is there with the present participle, right? For example, we have by the time you arrive, I will have exercised for an hour. Means before the another action or till the another action, the other action has been done in the future, right? It is going to be finished up to a time in the future. To denote an action that finishes just before another time or action in the future, right? Just before another time or action in the future. For example, we have by the time you arrive, I will have exercised for an hour. Or when I meet you, I will have been dancing. So I'll be tired. Here you can see the example again. When I meet you, I will have been dancing. So I'll be tired. We are talking about the future. We are talking about an action that will be finished in the future only, right? So class, that's it for this video. I hope the explanation regarding future tense is clear to you and you have understood the whole concept. Thanks a lot for watching the video.